Oops, I got a little hasty there. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
Tyler is the best. He's even running the contest tonight because
Yeah.
he had a hot date.
Jack of all trades.
Definitely the best. And we are playing Velocity G for Xbox One. It is also available on Steam, and I believe that's it. It's not on PlayStation, surprisingly. It's from a UK-based indie developer named Repixel 8. Yeah. Yep, Tyler is pretty great. Tech guy is in total agreement with us.
Nice.
Well,
I don't know why Discord gives me such an issue with the voice quality.
Oh.
Like, it still drops out on my new computer, but, like, I don't have performance issues or anything else.
Yeah, so that's odd.
Yeah. Discord, you suck.
Oh, that Discord. I wanted to stick with Skype, but I was pressured into switching to Discord. And I do like how you can just jump in when you're ready.
Yeah, that part's nice. Yeah, well, I thought Discord would have good voice connection since it's so popular, but maybe I was wrong.
It may just be a Utah thing. Every other state, perfect quality.
Must be. Good question, Darker Player. That's what Paul was talking about, too.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Sabota and I have a solution to that, and we are implementing it soon. Yes, it is going to make the intro a little less good than it was, but it'll still work.
Good.
Alright, so I don't think I'm actually playing yet. What's going on right here? Oh, okay. Let's look at the options real quick, as always. Oh, you can reset game progress. That is literally the only option. That's a
What a wonderful option.
For real. Do not confuse this game with Velocity 2X. It does not appear to be part of the same series. Championship, and you got a leaderboard and local multiplayer. This does have 4-player split screen, which is pretty cool. Oh wow, look at all these different races I can choose from. There's this huge hex grid. Achievement-wise, if you wanted to get them all, this is not a good game for that. Only a few people have done it, because you have to like win something like 64... I don't know how many races this is, but you basically have to get first in every single one. And apparently it's a bit of a grind.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
But, you know, can't play everything for achievements. Much as I would like to. Do we have green? I like green. Dark green. Okay, I think we're going to go with light green. Oh, is there no invert option? Well, you probably only steer left and right. I don't think there's up and down steering. Tyler, you don't invert your left and right axis, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
That's weird.
It would be. There was a game where the inverted controls option did that. It inverted everything.
Yeah, there's a couple games like that where it's like either invert both of them or neither of them, and then it's unplayable for me. That
would take a lot of adjustment. Drive the perfect racing line for best lap times, finish in the top 3 to gain points. Okay, we can handle that. I do like futuristic racing games. How do you feel about them?
How do you what?
I mean, do you like any futuristic racers like F-Zero or Wipeout?
Yeah, F-Zero and Wipeout. Wipeout's really hard. Like, I always thought Wipeout was unfairly hard, so I couldn't get into it. But I played a ton of F-Zero on whatever console it was on. N64, I think, was the one I played on.
Neat. Yeah, Wipeout does seem really difficult. I mean, I haven't actually played it, but everyone says that. It's kind of crazy that I haven't played one by now. Target lock. Oh, so there's items? How do you use them? Ow! Note to self, don't run into a spinning fan. Well, it's a little... It looks okay, right, for an indie game?
Let me pull it up. I'm messing around with Discord settings.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, it's only $5, right?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a big deal about that while people are entering the contest, but yeah. Yeah, this is an affordable game, so even if you don't win it, you can pick up a copy for very cheap. So far, so good. You can repair your vehicle mid-race. Looks like if you take too much damage, you'll die.
That's not good.
Yep, dying's no fun. BX Latino approves. Glad to hear it, BX. Can I go all the way up on the ceiling? Should try that. Whoa, that's not a good idea. I just messed myself up. Ah! So, the moral is, don't go all the way up on the ceiling. But I shot the guy in front of me. Now I'm alright. But you can drive on the walls, and that's not bad. Pizza. Pizza would be good. I had spaghetti for supper. I did an early pre-stream, Tyler.
Yeah, the NeoGaf one. Neo Geo one.
Neo Geo, yeah. I decided that it's Neo Geo June. And I own about 20 Neo Geo games, so if I am able to actually stream every day, I'm going to have to buy a few extra games to pull it off.
Uh-huh.
But they're only $8 a pop, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. And they do generally allow you to unlock the full 1,000 gamer score pretty easily. And that's what I did on the stream. I got all 1,000 gamer score in like 90 minutes or so.
Nice.
Yeah. Boy, I don't think I'm going to win this race, though, because of that dumb turn I made. And that's a drag. This does lack a certain excitement, I would say. Finished fourth. Ouch.
Yeah, they need to have like eternal shells or something that you can hit other enemies with.
I do, like, if somebody's right in front of you, you can shoot them. Like, I had an item for that, but I never got close enough. But yeah, you need something to slow down, either to boost your speed or to slow down people who are just out of your radius. Let's try that again.
I thought about getting a pizza tonight, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just stay at home and make something.
So, you used to always eat right before the stream. What changed?
Yeah, I've been eating later.
Did your mom tell you to stop coming over? Because wasn't that you're usually visiting her?
That's right. No, it was, I think it was like when I had things to do after the stream, I'd try to eat before, but I haven't done anything after the stream recently.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of doing things, what have you been up to besides buying Funko Pops?
Working. And yeah, not too much. Last weekend spent some time with family for Memorial Day and stuff, but that's about it.
So neither one of us apparently has gone to see the new Godzilla movie.
Neither one of us apparently what?
Has seen the new Godzilla movie.
I have not seen the new Godzilla movie.
Have you heard any impressions?
I heard it's alright.
The reviews all seem to say that it has really good monster fights, which was something that some people felt the first movie lacked.
Mm-hmm.
But the human characters are still uninteresting and even stupid at times.
There's the first Godzilla?
Yeah, you did 2014.
I remember Kong, isn't this like from the same line as Kong Skull Island or whatever?
Yeah, see, they're all part of the same universe. So
Right.
Kong Skull Island was the second movie in the series.
Oh, okay.
The
Then
first
yeah,
one is just called Godzilla.
Nope, I did not realize that was the movie. I don't remember it at all.
It's directed by a guy named Gareth Edwards. He directed Star Wars Rogue One.
Oh, I kind of like that movie.
Yeah, I like it all right. I think there's a lot of decisions where the movie would be better if they had decided a little bit differently with Rogue One, but it's still a decent movie.
Yeah.
Cool designs and very good visually. Like, Gareth Edwards is a great visual director.
I've seen the fantastic Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Oh boy. The
As a
ending
kid,
to
I
that
liked
movie.
it. I didn't know any better. I haven't watched it. I'm sure I'd hate it now, but as a kid, I enjoyed it.
I'm only in second place. It looks like I do need upgrades to be able to go fast enough to catch up
Can
to
you
where...
get like permanent upgrades to your ships?
Yeah, you can. You have to
Like
earn money for
credits
it.
and stuff?
So, I wish there was a line that showed how far the other guy was ahead of you, you know? Like, racing
Yeah,
games
like-
usually have that.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the time the track is very empty.
For reals. The music is acceptable, but not actually good. Sometimes games like this will have a really good techno soundtrack. I like when they do. But hey, I came in second. That's enough to earn some money. So now I can buy an upgrade. Yeah, that's true. Tech Guy points out that the horrible American Godzilla movie is in 4K. Did I ever tell you the story of how I took my son Ethan to see that when he was little, and he fell asleep like pretty early into it? So, but in the movie's defense, he was only 2. Then when Godzilla 2000 came out, he was 5, and he was very into that. Like, he was all about that. Now I can improve handling, acceleration. All I can afford is acceleration, so let's do that. Achievement! Yay! And if I had 1,500 more, I could improve it even more. Oh, why am I changing the color of my car? I want to keep it green, don't I? I like Matthew Broderick. He was not really the right... I mean, I don't know. That movie had weird casting. He's not really an action star, is he, Tyler?
Not really.
He's Ferris Bueller, and...
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's a good action movie.
Ferris Bueller kills Godzilla. No, what was really dumb about the American Godzilla movie was how it ended with Velociraptor-sized Godzillas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nobody... The people who made that movie didn't understand that Godzilla isn't a giant dinosaur.
Yeah, they wanted it to just be like Jurassic Park.
Yep. That is exactly what happened. And there's this Japanese movie, Godzilla Final Wars, that came out afterwards. And Godzilla Final Wars has Japanese Godzilla fighting, like, tons of different monsters from throughout his history. And he even gets to fight the American Godzilla. He kills him in one shot. It's great. He just blows him up.
Race.
Sounds cool. 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, Tyler. Ah. Ah, what's happening? Whoa, I actually took a lot of damage by running into someone. Ah! I think I'm okay now. This is a little more exciting. Ow. Oh no, I lost position. Yeah, you're right about that, Tech Guy. A lot of little mistakes went into the making of that movie. Okay, I'm in first place. Not bad. But now I'm in second. Let's see what we can do. Ah, stupid fast computers. Ah! Crap. Now I'm in first again. Thank you. No, I am not playing with real human players. There's no online in this. Oh, I'm going really fast. Ah! Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's happening. I think I used an item that gives you a big speed boost. Yep. Boost. At least I should come in first this time if I don't get killed. That would suck. Come on, damage, go away. Ah, going so fast. Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta wait for Tyler to get back to watch the chat better. Hey Simu! How you been, buddy? Timu's been posting some nice pics of the family on Facebook, I noticed. Come on. Yeah, I think the races are about one lap too many. So that's one little thing that you can improve on. Whoa. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're having nice weather. You know, I went to a baseball game the other day. I posted about it in Discord. By the way, I would like for all of you guys to remember that we have a Discord and consider using it. You know, it's really, really easy to just stop by and chat for a little while. First place, that's an achievement. But anyway, I posted, like, kind of live tweeted the game in Discord that I watched. The Astros beat the Cubs. It was fun.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm trying something. I'm just troubleshooting the headset issues.
Which cord? Discord, Tech Guy says.
Very clever.
It's a good way for us all to keep in touch, even when I'm not streaming. But it does require other people to be into it, or it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, Dr. Savota's right. Anytime the Cubs lose is a good time. The game after the game you went to, some like little girl got hit with a foul ball, and it was real sad.
I saw that. That's a shame. But apparently she's okay, right?
I think so, yeah. But I didn't follow up, but the guy who hit the ball was pretty shook up.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
So now I've got access to a new vehicle, however... Yeah, this is... I think it's going to be real grindy, because you're going to have to, like, each vehicle gets upgraded separately, right? So you got to buy it. I mean, if you want to do well, you just got to buy a... Like, pick a vehicle and upgrade it for a while, and then I guess switch over eventually. And once you do, then you'd have to race a bunch to earn money to upgrade that. So... It's just like an endless cycle. Smarter than your average bear, not too shabby. When's the last time you went to a baseball game, Tyler?
We have a minor league team here that I went to one last year, a couple years ago, but I don't go very often.
Oh.
I'm muting real quick so I can type some stuff out for the contest.
Sure, thank you. Tyler's the best. Slalom, how does slalom work? Let's find out. Ready to race. 10-10, that's exciting. Yeah, the Cubs game, the Astros Cubs game I watched, the Astros had an early lead from the second inning, but then it got down to just 1 point difference, and it could have been anybody's game, but thankfully they did win. So that was a good game. I sat next to a lady who kept high-fiving me. Oh. Quit. There's no restart option. There needs to be a restart option. That was ridiculous. But now I see how this goes. You have to go between the gates, like in skiing. Can you handle that? Yeah, I mean, I was really frustrated. What happened was the Astros, their starting pitcher, who was like on fire, they eventually switched him out, so I guess he got tired. And the guy, his name was Ozuna or something like that, or Osuna, he was not as good, you know, like he allowed them to get a lot of hits. So that was a shame. But before that, I probably hadn't been to a baseball game in like 7 years.
Three, two, one.
Okay, I'm back for a bit.
Yay, glad to see you. Yeah, I was going to say, why do you see the games so infrequently? Is it, do you not
What?
baseball? Baseball, you said you don't go very often.
Oh, they're slow, and I mean I think it's not as much fun as Major League. I don't think.
Yeah, that a lot of people would feel that way. Ah, this is really hard. this event type.
You have to go through the rings or whatever. Go through the
Yeah,
columns.
you don't have you don't have a lot of time to see them. If they're around a corner or something, you're unlikely to be able to steer over to it. So it doesn't seem like a very well designed event type. I don't think I'm going to come in third unless I can somehow beat this guy.
Oh yeah, Dr. Zabot is from Wisconsin, so he likes the Brewers.
Nice. Hey, isn't that the same state where Wolfie and Thyrinia live?
I think so.
Yeah, how neat. If I ever got to go up there, I could see them all at once. You know,
And,
if
Go ahead.
if my ex from Wisconsin wasn't taken, I totally would go up there sometimes. It's a lot easier to spend money on a trip when you know you're going to get some action, Tyler.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, at least I earned some money out of that.
Good.
I think I would need some more upgrades to do well. But I mean, I like that you can buy upgrades and then come back to the events and do them again if you want. Drag strip, let's see how this works. Can buy another acceleration improvement, so why not, right?
Yeah, Platinum Astric. I'm actually using a different headset. It's one that has always worked way better for streaming, but it's also way less comfortable to use.
Oh no.
I know I sound way better using it, and when I stream by myself, I would generally use it. But it's wired. It's an earbud. Like, I mean, it's the complete opposite of a comfortable headset.
Ooh. Yeah, earbuds aren't great. I mean,
No, and I am still getting the dropout because I was thinking maybe I think it's my computer or Discord or something. It's not quite as frequent, but it's still just like it's like you go on mute for me for like 1 to 2 seconds.
1. Race.
That is a drag.
Yeah, it's weird.
So we're doing the drag race. I do have good acceleration, so I am currently in the lead. Yeah. We can just keep picking up boosts. How long is this going to go on? Real drag races are really short, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I fear this has already gone on too long. Oh, there we are though. There's the end. Yes! First place! Achievement! Yeah, I'm doing pretty well on those, Darker Player. And with Neo Geo June being this month, I'm going to be playing a Neo Geo game hopefully every day of the month, and each one of those has 1,000 gamer score that I could potentially earn if they don't end up being too hard. Today's game was not too hard. Thank you, Tech Guy. There's something else. I wanted to see Brightburn. Do you have an opinion on Brightburn, Tyler?
What's that?
The movie Brightburn, it's a horror movie. Like, it's Superman growing up as a kid, but what if he turned bad? I mean, it's not actually Superman, but it's a Superman-like character.
Oh, nope.
So basically, it's a killer kid movie, but the kid is super powered. He can fly and super strength and heat vision and crap. Apparently, it's pretty gory. I know how you love gory movies.
I love a good gore.
Even Al Gore?
Especially Al Gore.
Hooray. Top speed upgraded on a ship. Another achievement. Hey, Homie Drew's here. How's it going, Homie Drew? Way to go, Simu and Sir Khalid won a code. Not too shabby. They're going to be racing in the future. Aw, Tech Guy, you just made a wordplay joke earlier, Tech Guy. What's wrong with mine? So one thing that I could talk about with everybody is my new job. I mentioned that I got a new summer job in the newsletter, but I didn't go into details. I have a little bit of fear of like bad guys, you know, messing around with me at work or something, or just using it against me somehow.
Yeah.
But
It's to keep your private stuff private.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, it's a fast food job, and I'm a team leader. So this particular place, it has a lot of team leaders. I guess maybe like 1/3 of the people who are working are basically team leaders. But they, you know, they're able to do more things than just a regular crew person. And I worked my first day on Friday. They called it a trial day, but it's not an unpaid trial day like what Brian thought it might be. It's just they want, I guess it's their practice to have people decide if they want to stay working there or not after, you know, it's like no harm, no foul if you decide otherwise.
That's interesting. So like they give you like a day to be like, hey, I don't want to do this, and then they know not to like invest in you or put any time into continuing training you or something.
Yes, that is exactly what they seem to be thinking. Maybe they only do that with people who are above the regular crew leader level, but yeah, it's a nice thought. And I did like it. There was a lot to learn. They were going to have me learn the front counter, but instead I got stuck back in the cooking section and I made food all day.
Oh.
That was fine. Have
Did
you
you
ever
get
had
some margaritas?
No, unfortunately, no margaritas for me. What was that sound? I missed what it was.
Dr. Zabota donated $5.
Oh, Dr. Sabota, thank you. That's very cool of you. It's always nice to get one of those PayPal donations. Sounds like an episode of Survivor. No, it was a good day. You know, like it didn't necessarily fly by. I have to admit, there's a part of me that thinks at this point in my life I should not be working a fast food job, but like that's just being an elitist, really. Because I do have my real prestigious career. It's just a way to earn additional money over the summer, right? And yeah, I really do need the money, so it'll be good. So now at this point, I think I should switch over to that vehicle that I just unlocked. Ooh, but the upgrades are expensive. So no upgrades for me just yet, but still it has better stats. Yeah, it is a big chain restaurant, Sir Khalid. We do talk about it in Discord. Like, Discord is where to go if you just want to, like, have frank conversations with me and stuff. And, I mean, we all can talk about our lives and what have you. But it's a good place. They deal with fresh ingredients. Like, seriously, everything they use, they make fresh every day, basically.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. You can have like alcohol, like fast food restaurants there.
Yeah, we couldn't originally, but our city adjusted its liquor laws, I don't know, like 5 years back or something. So places that serve... Some places have to have a membership. Like, it's really weird. Like, they have some kind of club rule where if you serve certain things that people have to sign up for a membership.
Oh, we used to have that law here, but they got rid of it finally.
Yeah, it's pointless, right?
It's awful.
It's just one of those things.
It's encourages people to not go out because it's like some places had to charge for memberships, and it's like, well, you know, I want to go and just buy a drink.
For real. So I don't, but I work again on Sunday. It's going to be from 8 in the morning till 6 p.m. Long day. I think, Tyler, you may have already told me this, but I don't think you've ever worked at a fast food place. Is that right?
I never did what? I never worked
at a fast food place. Whoa, I
No.
just got killed.
Nope, I never did.
My very first job was working at McDonald's in Houston, and then I moved back to Lake Jackson, and I also worked at the Lake Jackson McDonald's then for a couple years.
I did some door-to-door surveying for a few weeks for like just a politics type thing, more like a newspaper type thing or whatever, like asking who people were going to vote for or something.
That's
And
different.
then I worked in a mailroom and a print shop at my college when I started college, were my first kind of entry-level jobs.
Those sound pretty cool.
Yeah, they were all right. I mean, you know, they weren't fast food, but they weren't much different, you know.
Like on the tier list.
Maybe yeah, maybe not quite as, not dealing with customers as much, which is the real headache of fast food. I would
Yes. Yeah, not that I necessarily have anything against customers, but it can certainly be a headache sometimes when you get an unreasonable one. I'll tell you this story. I was a manager at Burger King a long time ago. Funny thing was, I was like
Icky's here. Do you want to run? Sorry. Do you want to run the other two contests, Icky, or are you still busy?
Yeah, let us know, Icky. We're glad to see you.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we're also happy you're here. We don't just want you to run the contests. We also want you to make off-color jokes.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Oh, thank you, Icky. That's great of you.
Thanks, Icky. Appreciate it.
And thank you, Tyler, for covering while he was gone.
Yeah, no problem.
What good friends I have. And we all benefit. Yeah, I'm not going to catch up to the guy in first, but that's okay. Second place, good enough. But you don't earn very much money from winning a race, and that's not great. Anyway, I was a manager at Burger King, and this place was so cheap. Like, I was literally I would be the only manager there for evenings, right? Like 4 to close or 5 to close. I'd have to do all the reports, count all the money, go deposit it in the bank. I made like 50 cents more per hour than a regular employee, so why was I even putting up with that? I guess I just thought I was like, I gotta get manager experience so I can be a manager other places. But my nightmare customer story, this guy, like, he came in with his family and he cussed out one of the girls at the front counter. So I went out to the lobby and I talked to him. I'm like, hey, you can't talk to my employees that way. And he cussed at me too, and he was just talking mess. It was really weird. He's just there with his family, just purposely picking fights with the employees. So I called the police and... Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. But I called the police and banned him from the place because he was not the kind of customer that any business should want to have, right?
Right.
And then the main manager actually fussed at me for banning this guy, saying that he would tell his friends that we would lose more business by doing it. But it's like, you have to protect your employees. You can't let people abuse your employees. So, no, I wasn't going to let the bully come back to the place.
Yeah, it's annoying. People have weird issues with fast food employees, like they're there just to serve them or whatever, It's really annoying.
Yeah, they look down on them, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely do.
And they're fast food people are just regular people like anybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
You may be able to make the assumption that, like, say, an older fast food employee didn't make great decisions for their life or something. But still, that doesn't mean you need to be mean to them.
Yep. So when you see old Paul working at a fast food place, you can be mean to him. He just gave you permission.
Dang it! Remember, it's not my main job. Just Darker Player is asking about the guy in Houston who killed a little 4-year-old, I guess. That's pretty heavy for the stream, Darker Player. But he's in jail, he's going to be put away, and I think the mom was involved in covering up abuse of her, so she may get busted too.
Is this like a news story?
Yeah, just from the last week or two. This girl is missing for, I think, just a month, and the guy made up a story about it, like saying that she'd been kidnapped and he got beat up. But it turns out that he killed her and dumped her body in a bag in another state. Piece of junk. Poor little 4-year-old girl.
Huh, that's sad.
Pretty sad. That's why we usually don't talk about that kind of thing during the stream, Darker.
Poor Icky, his date dined and dashed on him.
Oh no! I'm so sad to hear that, Icky.
Icky had to pay for both meals. Poor Icky. Probably sobbing up at the front, paying his bill.
Yeah. You got 0 action out of it.
Yeah.
I like how it shows the online leaderboard at the end of the race automatically. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, 1 lap drag strip race. We can handle that.
Okay, I'll be right back again.
Alright. I miss Tyler. improve my acceleration. Yeah, let's hope he left a tip. So when Tyler gets back, then I'll talk a little bit more about the job thing. It's exciting working in a new place, you know? Like, I've already got the school thing, and I do have to find a new school to work at in the fall. I still need to put some effort into that.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay, you're back.
No, I probably sound a lot worse.
3,
You sound like a girl.
1.
I sound like a girl. Not much I can do about that.
Don't act like you've never heard that before, Tyler. Tyler, how come you never do your hair like punk style anymore?
Like a mohawk.
Yeah, or even a faux hawk.
I kind of do so once in a while.
Oh. Well, you
When
should
it's
take-
shorter, then when
time
it's
you do-
longer,
Oh,
I just do the push-up front part.
that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Next time you do it, you should take a picture and show us.
That sounds nice, Aki. Tipping is one of the worst things we have here.
It is weird.
Just a weird custom, an annoying custom. I mean, I don't not tip because of it, but I would rather just know that my waiters and waitresses are making at least a decent wage, you know?
That would be better. It's the way that they're able to be paid so little in most states. It's really unfair.
The way they're able to be paid what? Sorry.
So little. Like in Texas,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
$2.13 or something that they get paid per
Yeah,
hour.
it's weird. It's really weird.
So when you stiff a waiter, you really hurt them, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you wasted a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of their time.
I mean, you can't do
Yay,
that.
BX. Thank you for the bits. Oh, there's a special thing. If you use a certain kind of tip this month, then you earn a temporary emote from it. I posted about it in Discord. That place where you guys are all such active chatters that I'm constantly impressed. Yeah, that doesn't sound so bad, Icky. But yeah, what is the... Does anyone know what the promotion is on the... Like, if you use a certain emote, then you may get a bonus, and you definitely get a temporary emote out of it when you do the donation. Tyler, what is all that?
What's a what?
3, 2,
Oh, you're just watching a video or something.
race.
I was on mute. It didn't mute me?
Round 1.
Nope.
Okay, how about now?
Now I don't.
Can you hear? No.
Well, I
How
knew
did you
were
hear-
asking.
Wait, what? Can you hear me now?
Say something after, can you hear me now?
This is Tyler.
I hear you say this is Tyler.
Okay, well now let me put it on mute and let me know if you can hear anything.
Okay.
Round 2.
Okay, well this is Tyler. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
Well, that's not good.
Nope.
Okay.
You're about to do a drug deal on mute.
Yeah, I thought I was on mute because I was watching a little Snapchat video.
Do you snap a lot of chats, Tyler?
Not really, but it's fun to like see what my friends are doing. Like I have a few friends on there that do some snaps and stuff.
Ah,
Round
It's a real cool way to post quick videos for your friends, you know, to watch or whatever.
how long can they be?
They've made it so they can be, I think, 20 or 30 seconds now, but usually they're not that long.
I see. But longer than Vines, because Vines are only 8, right?
Yeah, well, Vine's not even around anymore.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, Vine is gone. Okay.
Man, I'm out of the loop. Here I'm just happy with Facebook and Twitter.
Follow
That guy's wondering if that's why you sound like a girl. Because you used a filter.
Maybe. Let's see.
Sexy voiced Tyler.
Yeah, I bet it sounded. It was like some girl talking or something. It was on the ad before the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was something about. For some reason, they think that I need to be dating, so everything on Snapchat targeted to me is like, "You're still alone" or something like that. So it was some sexy girl. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
God. Okay, well, the mute on my headset isn't working now, so I guess I'm going to have to mute from within Discord.
Heck yeah, I didn't know you were bald. Are you really? The picture you sent to me, you had a full head of hair. He sent me a picture from like 80 years ago, though, so his hair may have fallen out since then.
Yeah, he doesn't have any pictures on his Facebook, I don't think.
Yeah, he has this. I was trying to explain to him, like, it's okay to share stuff about your personal life, even if people from work might see it, as long as it's stuff that could not possibly be controversial. So, like, just a picture of you with your friends, that can't be controversial. That's just normal stuff that everyone.
Okay,
does.
trying one more time. So you can hear me now. Okay, so at least the mute from within Discord still works.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, that's gonna have to be a hard habit to break. I wonder if I just restart my computer after the stream, it'll fix it. Because the mute on the headset used to work where you could just push the button and it mutes, which is much easier than clicking something on the computer to mute.
Hey, that's good sound. Thank you for the follow. Who's following?
Wax on, wax on, whack off.
Cute name. Good thing Brian's not here, right?
That's right. He would censor that for a month.
Yep. Speaking of which, I got a new newsletter subscriber, and their like real name, the first name and last name that they put in, it was like basically something sexual about a guy named Bob. So I was like, could that be Bob's wife just being naughty? Because she has a bit of a naughty streak. As in Royal Bob, specifically, not Bob Jones, who remains unmarried due to his area only having one movie theater, which, you know, one screen movie theater. It's holding you back, Bob Jones. Because you try to go on a date with a girl, right, to the movies, but they're sold out all the time, and they're only showing one movie from, like, 1987, but it still sells out. So there's nowhere to go on dates in his area. Pretty sad.
So the filter I always see on Snapchat is like, yeah, the baby one that makes your face look real smooth. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't enjoy that. You know, like, I went out with my teacher friends a couple times, right? And the female of the group, very pretty lady, I'm sure you may have noticed if you saw the pictures, but she always applies filters after she takes a picture, and it's like, to me, things just look better in the natural way. Like, you don't always have to filter everything.
I can't hardly understand what you're saying. It sucks. We might need to try Skype again.
Dang. I'm sad to hear that, Tyler.
I know. Okay, now it's better. You said you went out with a lady and she used the filters a lot?
Yeah, not like I went out with her. She's just,
right, but you part of
in
your
my friend group. Yeah, and every time she takes pictures, she uses filters, and so they always look just a little bit unnatural, and I don't love that.
Yeah. They do make most people look better.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but, you know, we look how we look. There's no hiding that. Good luck, everybody. Hey, there's Ray Park. Glad to see you, Ray Park.
Oh, from Star Wars.
Yeah, Darth Maul. And Toad from the original X-Men movie.
Nice.
Yeah, he was not good in that movie, but...
Wait, Toad from the original X-Men movies?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Like, he's a guy with, like, a long tongue and he can climb on
Yeah,
walls.
I think I remember.
He got almost no lines.
He wasn't Nightcrawler?
No. That was Alan Cummings, I think is the guy's name, or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Darth Maul gets 0 lines, so...
Yeah, because he's just a stuntman and not an actual actor, I think, so they don't trust him with lines. However, the X-Men movies also have this history of not letting the bad guys talk. It's really weird. A lot of silent bad guys in those films.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see the new X-Men when it comes out? Hey, Dark Six!
No, probably not.
I thought you kind of liked the X-Men movies.
I do like X-Men a lot, but no one else that I really know really likes them that much. They like Marvel more. And I don't think I would go by myself.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I probably wouldn't go by myself either. Moobot is right about that. Guys, if you have Amazon Prime, just go ahead and subscribe to me like a boss. I would appreciate it. Yes. Oh, that's too bad, Jonah. The very last one, Apocalypse, was quite bad, I thought. It
Yeah,
had
it's
a few good little parts here and there, but almost entirely a really dumb, poorly made movie. But the one before it, wasn't it Days of Future Past?
Yes.
You like that one, or is it First Class?
I like them both a lot. I like
Nice,
them
me too.
both more than the average person does.
Wow. This is now officially the most enthusiastic you've ever been about a movie, Tyler. Now we know the truth. Yeah, see, Days of Future Past is definitely a good movie, but one thing that makes me sad is how they killed off a bunch of the characters from the first movie. Although I guess people don't really care about those characters very much, because only a few of them get any real development or anything. But do you remember that? Like, for instance, Banshee is one of the people who was killed off camera.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Well, it's the truth, Tyler. Mr. likes them more than the average bear. Here we go. But yeah, that goes to show you, First Class, while it is a very good movie, does not develop a lot of its characters. The female angel from First Class, she also is one of those who got killed. Ah! I'm sure you really loved her. She was the one who turned into a bad guy.
I should watch it again, but yeah, those characters don't ring a bell too much.
Oh well, not a big deal. But they are fun. Ah! Bad turn. Man, there's a guy right... Dang it, he's ahead of me now. Gotta surpass him. Get out of my way, punk. So I may or may not come in first on this. I don't know, like, this game is not super exciting, but it doesn't... I haven't seen anything that would make it especially challenging to complete. One thing it needs is visual variety, because all the areas look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do. I've noticed that quite quickly.
But it is only a $5 game.
True.
In its defense. But yeah, it wouldn't hurt for, the developer to aspire to a little more. Yeah, you're right. The sound effects and music are not great either. Darker players getting all into my achievements.
Yeah.
Improve handling. I don't really want to buy that, but I'm going to buy it in case it's an achievement. And it was an achievement. How about that, Darker player? Yeah, you're right. There needs to be, I would say 5 is the bare minimum. Different track visual styles it should have. 6 would be nice. Who knows? Maybe they're saving one for later in the game. So there's a movie that I watched a week or two ago that I wanted to tell everybody about. Excuse me. It's called Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have you heard of it, Tyler?
I've heard of it, yeah. It's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's an animated movie based on a comic book where Batman and the Turtles meet each other. And yeah, it actually is a good movie. Like, the DC animated movies haven't been very good the last, say, 7-ish years. But this one actually is quite good. Like, the animation could be better, but it really gets the characters of the Turtles right, and it has a lot of good humor. And yeah, it's just a fun movie. Like, if you like both Batman and the Turtles, you probably will have a good time watching it. And even though it's called Batman versus the Turtles, they only fight one time, and then after that, not to be a spoiler, but after that they're in a more cooperative relationship.
So it's as good as Batman versus Superman, is what you're saying?
Well, it's actually better than that. How about that? Like, it has a good coherent plot. It doesn't misunderstand any of the characters. And you get to see Joker get mutated with the ooze from Ninja Turtles. So,
Nice.
yeah,
That does sound cool.
he has it coming.
Sometimes I will like to get some of my Batman and Ninja Turtle Funko Pops out and play Batman vs Ninja Turtles myself.
That's pretty cool, Tyler. I like it.
Yeah. Next time I'll film it and then I'll let you watch it.
Dude, that would be a perfect Snapchat video.
Yeah, it would.
Yay, homie Drew, thank you for the bits. Awesome of you. 2 donations tonight. I love it. Didn't somebody subscribe earlier? I think it was Tech Guy. Yeah. Tech Guy kicking butt. Ah, crap. Just ran into a wall. That's not going to help me catch up. I need more boosts or it's not going to happen. $1K bit badge as well. Alright. Achievement for sprint. Finished in the top 3 in a sprint race. Yeah, I mean, it's not super hard, and you can just grind for money to get upgrades to do better on the races that you don't get them first. Yes, it is a little boring. It's okay, it's relaxing. Like, this would be a good game to play while watching a TV show at the same time, that kind of thing. Oh, there is a new environment. Well, let's go to the new environment. That's crazy. It's revolutionary. Diet ginger ale from HEB. Oh look, totally different environment. This is more like it. So it looks like there's probably going to be a total of 3 environments if I understood the map screen correctly.
Race. Lap 1.
Dang. Everybody is like way faster than me, so that's not a good sign. I'm in 7th place now. I keep getting shot and stuff. I don't like it. You okay, Tyler?
Yep, I'm good. Sorry, I was reading something.
No problem. Yeah, so anyway, I do recommend that Ninja Turtles movie. Having read the comic, it's interesting what they changed and what they kept the same. For instance, in the comic, the Turtles have actually traveled through dimensions. Like, Krang sent them to Batman's dimension. Because, you know, like, they're not a DC Comics character, right?
Right.
So they don't exist in the same universe. But they travel to Batman's dimension, and they're stuck there. And they're actually poisoned from being there, and if they don't leave, they'll all revert to their original animal forms, basically dying as a result, because they'll no longer be sentient.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a source of conflict in the comic. But in the movie, the Turtles have simply traveled to Gotham City from New York. Like they're in the same universe. I think they did that just to simplify things, you know?
Yeah,
like,
to make it like...
fit in the runtime they have. That's what I was gonna say. It's like you don't need that much stuff going on.
Right.
But also, I would say the last third of the movie, like the big climactic battle, is just 100% totally different than it was in the comic. Like in the comic, Batman has to build himself a special armored suit to be able to handle fighting the Shredder. But that does not happen at all in the movie. Little difference. The movie has something that the comic didn't have, and that's the Turtles' party wagon, their van. One thing the movie does not have that the comics did is April O'Neil and Casey Jones. Oh, and Splinter. None of them are in the movie.
Jones.
Yeah, which is a shame. I love him.
Yeah, Casey Jones, cool.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get to 3rd place. Dang
Does
it.
this game have like even local multiplayer? Or is it just straight single player?
It has 4-player split screen.
Oh, it does. That's not bad.
Yeah, it'd be a good game to buy for, you know, kids. Just a casual little racing game to pick up. Yeah, the problem is this track is on a much more advanced difficulty, so my current craft is not actually able to handle it very well. I got no money out of that, so I'm gonna have to go back to the old track. Sorry, guys. No, I was wrong. Actually, based on what I was saying, it looks like there may actually be 8 total different environments.
Wow, that's not too bad.
So, yeah, it's just that each one has a ton of races. And now we know. But earlier, what I was going to say about working the new job is, like, as a teacher, I do a decent amount of standing, but I also can sit down whenever I feel like it, right? So per 1 hour, I'm probably sitting 15 or 30 minutes of that time. But at the new job, I have to stand the whole time unless I'm on break, right? And so when you haven't worked a stand-up job and then you go for a while and then you go back to a stand-up job, it makes your feet really sore.
Oh yeah.
That's where I am right now. Quite sore.
Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, your whole body can get sore from standing for that long when there really is no opportunity to sit down.
That is a good observation, Tyler, because also my back and my butt hurt a little bit. But
Yeah, I can imagine.
hopefully I'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, sitting all the time in a job isn't good either, but standing 100% of the time in a job is not ideal.
Yeah, so that's what I like about teaching. It's a nice
Right,
mix of
that there's the
things.
kind of blend.
Yeah. And in teaching, I also have to do a lot of walking down hallways to other rooms for different purposes. Ah. Got hit by an explosive or something. This particular this particular race has these big fan blades, like they're a lot harder to dodge.
Can you jump? Do you jump?
No, that'd be nice.
It seems like your ship is bouncing or something. Is that what it is? It's just like bouncing?
Yeah, I don't see any buttons that do anything else than what I've been doing.
Okay. Seems like sometimes it jumps, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the speed and the angle doing it.
What was the name of the 90s video game where you were called Enforcer and it had all these video cuts with a bald dude being your host? Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Me neither.
Kano Electronico.
Kano Electronico. Is that actually Alejandro or not?
I don't know. Probably.
Although the bald guy makes me think of Command and Conquer because that had Kane and he was bald. Hey, picked apart. I was just thinking of Picked Apart earlier today for some reason. Here he is in living color. So also I finished the 3rd season of Lucifer, which means I'm ready to start watching the 4th season. But I'm going to hold off until I find out if my wife and I are going to be able to work things out or not. Because she had expressed wanting to watch it together. But I regret to inform everyone that we're separated at the moment.
Aww.
Yeah, it's not
It
great.
doesn't sound like it was that bad of a thing.
No, well, there are certainly reasons why it's kind of a good thing, but the best thing would be for her to just be here and be good. That would be nice.
Now, what show did you say you saw the 3rd season of? I didn't hear it.
Lucifer.
Oh.
Yeah, which I still think you should at least watch the 1st episode and check it out so you can have an understanding of what it's like. But season 3 of Lucifer is weird because basically it's 26 episodes, right? Well, the 24th episode has this big climax, like it's actually supposed to be the final episode of the season. And then there's 2 episodes that happen after it that don't seem to acknowledge the big revelatory thing that happened in the climax.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I need to read up on it, but I have a feeling that basically those 2 episodes are probably from what would have been the 4th season on Fox. But then Fox canceled the show, so they just aired episodes they'd already shot as part of the same season.
That's weird.
That is my working theory, and I bet I'm right. If anybody else knows more about it, then please chime up.
Maybe Netflix just posted them out of order.
Well, I guess that's a possibility, too.
Seems unlikely, but I mean, I've had it happen before, but that was on an older show. That was on West Wing. A couple of the episodes were out of order, and I wasn't very happy about it.
Shame on them. And nobody in the audience even said anything in sympathy for that bad news I revealed. Oh well.
Maybe they're not very compassionate.
They're like, good riddance. But yeah, one reason that makes being a part hard is that like I just like I'm a, you know, I worked the graveyard for so many years. So like I would get real lonely at the hotel, you know, like, and I still am just kind of like naturally lonely, you know, like I like to have a companion.
Ah.
So it's not good to have too much quiet. Oh, that's crazy, Tech Guy. I'm surprised you missed that. Yeah, I got married January last year, so it's been a year and a half. Oh, nice. Icky watched Godzilla. How did you like it, Icky? I really would have liked to have watched it, but I was too busy today to go see it. And yesterday I had worked, and then I was very sore afterwards.
Yeah.
Achievement! Making him in. Won 10 races. Lance Boyle did the cutscene. Oh, Mega Race! Okay, Kano. Yeah, I own the PC version of Mega Race. It got ported to PC a few years back by a little company made of some people who used to work for 3DO and Sega. Yeah, it seemed like a neat game. So wait, Icky, do you like Godzilla usually or not? Because he just says it's okay, but like Godzilla is like made for Asian people to enjoy, don't you think?
It's kind of the stereotype, but I don't know if it's actually true.
Yeah, I guess it's a stereotype, but no, he is pretty popular in Asian regions, I believe.
See, Icky wants it to go Super Saiyan, so Icky's just a weeb, and so like if it doesn't have like 6 different power versions and the hair doesn't turn different colors and stuff, then it's not for Icky.
Sorry, Icky. Well, there is the last Japanese Godzilla movie was called Shin Godzilla, S-H-I-N. You would say Shin, but it's Shin Godzilla. I mean, people in general, Americans would say that. Sorry, not just you, Tyler. But anyway, Shin Godzilla actually does have Godzilla changing forms, because in that movie he's like a weird mutant creature, and so he mutates throughout the movie. Is what I've heard. I've never actually seen it. But my son really doesn't like it, because I think it's just too different from regular Godzilla for him.
Yeah, who wants to watch a movie about just Godzilla's shin? Like, I want his whole body in it.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
Like maybe pelvis Godzilla. That's
Yeah. Tail Godzilla.
Or the things on his back, are they fins? You could call him Fin Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't know. Spikes? I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I guess they're spikes. But Fin rhymes with
Yeah,
fin, so.
I don't know. Godzilla looks okay. I mean, isn't that the one that has 11 in it from Stranger Things?
Yes, the new one is. Kano says, I actually think the trailers are quite good. Like supposedly
I just like the 3-headed monster. That thing looks sweet.
yeah. That's King Ghidorah.
Oh, it's not Hydra?
No, I mean it is like a Hydra, but it's called Ghidorah. Oh crap, I'm not in third place anymore. But yeah, no, this new one has a bunch of real Godzilla monsters, like traditional ones. Because you know, the first one, it was Godzilla, and then it was original creatures called Mutos or Mutos. And they weren't that. Dang it! Finished 4th. That sucks.
I want a King Ghidorah Funko Pop.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, it's too bad they didn't do any Funko for this new Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
So many new movies that come out have a line of Funko to go along with them.
Maybe they will eventually.
Probably.
I'm gonna go back and beat a couple of old levels to try to get more money to get another upgrade, and hopefully that'll help me. For a pet cobra. King Ghidorah. Yes, that would be a good name. But it also has Mothra and Rodan and apparently some other monsters. Don't tell us if there are other monsters, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I heard New Coke is coming back. I want to try
Seriously?
it. Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
like
wow.
part of the Stranger Things tie-in.
I
I went to Baskin. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say I remember not liking it as a kid.
Yeah, I don't think anyone liked it. That's kind of why I want to try it.
Yeah, just to see, is it really that bad?
But I don't even really like regular Coke. I'm definitely a Pepsi guy, so I don't know. Maybe I'll actually like New Coke. Maybe it'll taste like Pepsi.
What about Coke Zero? You ever try that?
No, I'm not a diet guy.
Well, Coke Zero doesn't taste... I mean, it tastes more like regular soda than your average diet soda.
Sure, that's what
Really?
they all say.
It's sort of the equivalent of Pepsi Max, although Pepsi Max also has extra caffeine.
But yeah, I went to Baskin Robbins today because there's a Stranger Things tie-in with them too, and they had a Funko Pop of a character from Stranger Things
Wow.
that was exclusive to them.
How much is it?
$25, which is ridiculous. I didn't buy one after I found out the price, but
Jeez, that's a lot.
yeah.
I
But
wonder if they'll
it's
go on clearance.
kind of cool. I don't know. I hope so. Like, it's really weird. Like the Funko community is kind of up in arms about it because Funkos do have a pretty general set, suggested retail price of like anywhere from $9 to $13.
Yeah.
But I guess every franchise owner was able to set the price of this wherever they wanted instead of Baskin Robbins telling them to sell it at one set price. So that it was anywhere from like $13 to $40 across the country. So like people were checking in on Reddit with how much it cost.
Whoa.
So yeah, some Baskin Robbins kind of went nutty about it, but yeah, 25 was too much for me. Like it would have to be like a figure that really was important to me to spend that much on it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just charging basically double the standard price. Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be something really special, not
Exactly. Darker Player's right. There's a Funko-based Gears of War game coming out soon. I think just for mobile. But I'm interested to see what it is. I don't know if it's going to be on Xbox or not. It was in their E3 presentation, but I don't think it's going to be on Xbox.
I mean, Xbox had that Halo Spartan Assault game and then the sequel to it, and I don't think anybody particularly liked them, but it's nice to have the option to play it on a console if you want.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, assuming it's not just like a silly pay-to-win grind fest or whatever. There's no reason like it can't be on Xbox. I don't know what it's gonna play like. To me, it seems like they would kind of try to rip off the Lego style of games. Just have it be simple action or whatever.
I mean, if it's like simple shooting, but just don't bog it down with puzzles. That's still the thing that I don't want with Lego games. There's so many puzzles.
Well, Lego games are too long too. Like I know that it's important for a game to have a lot of content, but it's just too similar for as long as it is, and I know it has to be if they're going to charge $60 for it, but ugh.
Agreed. Paul Funko Pop, that'd be something. So I still haven't seen the Detective Pikachu movie either, even though I'd really like it.
It's not that good.
Oh. I want to see me some Pokemons, dang it. And now they're making a new game. Think of how, having the game come out at the same time as the movie would have been smart. But
yeah. Well, the games will probably come out right at the end of the year.
That's not so bad.
I guess E3 is a week away. So next week, like Monday and Tuesday.
Did they already do?
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, race.
So we're due for some excitement then, aren't we?
Hopefully.
Yes.
I know a lot of companies are kind of bailing out on E3.
Yeah, which is a shame, but there's still enough companies that will announce new products, even if Sony chooses not to or whatever.
Yeah, the Xbox one should be the most interesting one.
Yes.
This E3, unless maybe Nintendo. They keep saying they don't have any revisions to their console, but that might be interesting if they do have a Switch Mini or a Super Switch or something. I don't know.
That would be really cool. I hope they will say something about it.
I think E3 is a week from this Tuesday, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Someone look up when the Xbox presentation is.
It's usually June 5th or 6th, and it's June 1st right now. But of course it depends on what day of the week it is too.
Right.
And the Microsoft one is always at the start, so you don't have to wait as long for the news.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't theirs be Monday? Oh, it's the 9th. Yes, it's not this week, it's next week.
I don't know, Paul. Well, good. I want to hear about some new consoles, dang it. And there's the new Fable is highly rumored to be announced.
Ugh. Why would anyone have any interest in a new Fable?
Which ones did you actually play, Tyler?
just 1 and 2. But I mean, they've botched that license so bad. Like, why would you have any faith that they're going to do anything good with it?
They have messed up a few things with it, yes. But, I mean, it's good to see Microsoft trying to actually capitalize on its properties, because, you know, they've just utterly failed to do that the last however many years. 5 years or whatever.
Oh, so the briefing is on Sunday, so it's a week from tomorrow. The Xbox briefing. For some reason, I thought it was on Monday.
Oh. It's been on Sunday before.
Yeah, I think last year they started doing it on Sundays. But before it was Xbox on Monday, Nintendo Tuesday morning, and then Sony Tuesday evening. But I think Xbox, like everyone's been shifting things around and stuff.
I'm lucky I got to go to the Sony presentation one year, and that was really exciting. Because a friend of mine, I got to go to the Sony E3 presentation a few years back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a friend of mine had been, she was like just a regular PR person for like a general PR person. And she got hired by Sony, and she was kind enough to send me an invitation to their E3 stuff that year. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah, good food and booze and quite a good presentation. Yeah, Fable Legends, I think it would have been more profitable to at least release it, you know. And
yeah, it's hard. I don't understand why they canned it. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't have damaged the license any, you know.
Yeah, after you pour enough money into it, like, just get it into a shape where you can officially release it, because enough people were already playing it. And there's some people who won't play early access games, right? You know, like, some people just wait until they're done.
I usually don't bother with early access stuff.
I don't unless I get a code for it. If I get a code for it, who cares?
Well, was Fable Legends can be a free-to-play game?
I think it was. Somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong. Gotta catch up to this guy in first. This level actually has ramps, Tyler, but I never happened to hit any of them because you can't see them coming soon enough.
Yeah, you don't see them until they're like past you.
And that's a shame.
Just stay right in the middle of the course every time.
I should try to. First place, level 2 to 3. Okay, one more lap to go. So not the most exciting stream we've done, but this is decently enjoyable. I mean, it's a competent racing game, even if it's lacking in variety and style.
Yeah, the objectives could be a little bit more have a little bit more variety too.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a slalom one, and then there's just a race one.
I finally
I
hit
don't
the
know
ramp.
what else there is.
Hey, oh, there's also the drag racing. What was that sound? Got a new follower? Oh god, the stupid guy
yep.
shot in front of me. Oh gosh. Man, and I was only replaying this one to try to come in first, and now I came in second again. At least I should hopefully still get some money from it. Yeah, way to go, winners! So if I didn't have other things to play, I would be tempted to keep... Again, this is a good game to play while doing other things, like a podcast.
Yeah, like watching something.
Show. Yeah. So I may keep it in the rotation just for that. Tyler, always great talking to you, bro.
Yep, fun being here.
Icky, thank you for joining in after your date. That's true. If she rewatches it, then she'll see everybody say happy birthday to her. You're welcome, Picked Apart. Yeah, thank you to the developer for donating a nice number of codes. Remember, it's only $5 if you want to buy your own copy. This game, Velocity G, is on Xbox One and Steam. All right, we'll see you guys all next week, and whatever you do, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys. I don't know, hold the little SOBs.
God bless those SOBs.
Dang straight.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to work in the morning.
Yeah, work sucks. That would be good too.